Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Stephanie, and for today's video, I'm so excited because I just received this in the mail. It's the new Vieve Cosmetics Muse palette. It's so pretty. It looks just like her Essentials palette, but once you take it out of the sleeve, it looks just like this. And then once you open it, it has this little thing right there, and here are the colors. Aren't they just stunning? Also, I know I was talking about the Anastasia palette, and they both kind of have that same vibe to them, but I don't know. I'm just super excited about this palette than I was about this palette. There is something about Jamie Genevieve that I absolutely love, so I have to grab whatever she comes out with. So this is her second palette, and I did pay $64, but I believe that's with expedited shipping, because last time I didn't do that, it took forever to come in the mail. So this time around, I was able to do expedited and try to get this palette in my hands as soon as possible, because I absolutely love the tones of this palette. So this is her Essential palette. A little different. This is more textured, and this just has this like flat finish with the gold lettering, and same pan sizes as well. I did say that you can mix the two palettes together if you want, but for today's video I am just going to dedicate it to this palette right here. This will be my first impressions on it / review. I'm just super excited to play with this palette. Also, I did end up getting the Rare Beauty Perfect Strokes Universal Volumizing Mascara, so I will apply this as well. I will insert some swatches of this palette at the end of the video. Before I bore you guys, let's go ahead and just jump into this demo. So I do have you guys zoomed in quite a bit just so you can see this palette in action. Look at how gorgeous these shades are. I think I want to put some translucent powder under my eyes just in case. I want to do that just in case if we have any fallout. I did use my Huda Beauty Banana Bread loose powder. Also, you do get a decent sized mirror in this palette as well. Alright, so I don't know what I want to do. So I feel like I actually want to place velvet all over my eyelid. And my eyes are primed with concealer. I am using my Makeup Memorial EF1 brush. I'm just gonna tap the shade over my eyelid. And this is like the perfect fall palette too. Oh my gosh, this shade is so pigmented. Alright, now that I did that, I did get a bit of fallout, so a good thing I placed some powder underneath. Use the shade Merlot. And I'm taking that on my Morphe M514 brush. Just the very tip of that brush. And just diffuse the shade out. I'm literally just keeping this shade right in the crease, and I'm doing circular motions on the outer V. I'm gonna go back in with Velvet and press the shade back in. I think now I want to use the shade Source, and with my Makeup Memorial E3 brush, blend out these edges. And to further blend out more, I'm just gonna go ahead and use the shade Peony and blend out these edges. Now I do want to go back in with a bit of Source. These shades are blending out so well. kind of want to add a shimmer on the lid. So I think I'm going to use the shade Regal. This purpley one right here. And I'm going to use my finger to apply this over the lid. You want this shimmer. So I just used the shade Velvet as a base to add this shimmer. Now I'm gonna sweep off my bake and whatever fell on my face. For inner corner highlight, I'm gonna go ahead and use the shade Divine. That was super pigmented. I think I might add a little bit of that on my brow bone. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use Velvet. And with my JH43 flat brush like this, I'm gonna dip in there and place this closely to my lower lashes. Now with this shade, Merlot, I'm gonna go ahead and use my JH40 brush. Taking Merlot. I'm blending Velvet. And I'm gonna be adding a bit of Source, just to add some warmth. Right under here. I think I do wanna add some of Vieve's Mahogany Eye Wand in my waterline. We'll see how that looks together. All right, now that we did that, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Rare Beauty mascara that I just got. I wanted to try out with you guys. I heard a lot of people talking about this. I mean, a lot of people, mostly Nicole Guerrero here on YouTube talking about it. You guys know how I feel about mascara, so of course I had to try it. Not gonna lie, this mascara is really nice. I feel like I have similar drugstore mascaras that kind of do the same. I would have to keep testing it out to see if it's something I would really like using. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my other eye and apply some falsies, and I'll pop back on to show you the final look. All right, you guys, and this is the completed look. I am using a different lash today. I'm using the Eyelure London Enchanted Crescent 3D Faux Mink Lashes. I actually really like these a lot. Remind me of my Iconic Lights. All right, I'm gonna zoom you guys back out. All right, you guys, my final thoughts about this palette. The shades are absolutely gorgeous. And by the way, I actually used this shade Regal Wet, and it did a lot for the eyeshadow. It did make it pop a little bit more. So if you guys are using shimmers, especially Vieve's shimmers, I do recommend you wetting them a little bit, and it gives them more of that like that pop to them. After I did that, of course I had to go on this side and just like make them even, because I feel like this one looked a little dull, and this one, after I wet my brush, it looked super gorgeous. And I absolutely love how this look came out. Honestly, I can be maybe a little bit biased when it comes to Genevieve, but honestly, she doesn't disappoint. Her products are freaking gorgeous. These shades scream fall, and I love fall so much. So this is the perfect fall eye look, especially using this palette. I freaking love it. I can't wait to create more looks using this palette for you guys. I know I was saying that the Anastasia Beverly Hills Primrose palette has been done before, and it has. I mean, we all have these colors in our palettes, and for example, the Muse palette definitely has those shades in there, but I definitely feel like this palette will be more universal. I don't know what it is about this palette that I love so much, and I didn't have any problems at all when it came to like kickback unlike this one, but I am obsessed with this palette, so you guys can already see what my verdict is about it. I love it so much, and I will insert some swatches for you guys right here so you guys can check it out. I love the versatility of this palette, and I just love all the deep berry shades. I think that's what I'm more drawn to. And be expecting to see a lot of fall looks. I am so ready. I was kind of already over summer, and now I'm pulling out all my berry tones, all my cool tones, well, not cool tones, neutral tones out, and I am just super excited for this season. And overall, the mascara is really beautiful. I do feel like I need to play with it a little bit more. It does give me the e.l.f. Big Mood vibes. I don't know, I think it's because of the packaging and how bulky it is, and kind of performs the same way as that one. So we shall see. I will update you guys in the description box below. Overall, what do you guys think about this palette? Obviously, I absolutely loved it, and I can't wait to combine it with my Essentials palettes and see what kind of looks I create with those two palettes together, because they are perfect for each other. So are you guys gonna be picking this palette up, or will you be passing it? Let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear you guys' opinions. Also, what do you think about this eye look? I'm absolutely in love with it. It's probably because I'm a little bit biased and I love Jamie, so it can be that too. So go ahead and let me know in the comment section below. I will also leave everything that I used on my face listed in the description box below, so check that out. And before I end this video, if you guys haven't already, go ahead and give me a like, comment down below, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!